What the frig was that? What did we just watch? 3 hours, Monday Night Raw has come and gone, and I have no clue what we just accomplished. Welcome to Wrestling Hub. My name is Conman167, and you're watching the Monday Night Raw review for May 17th, 2021, and it was not very good. But let's kick things off with the WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley. He's got 5 beautiful girls by his side, and MVP is waiting for him in the ring. He goes on down to the ring with those 5 beautiful girls, and he stands there waiting for MVP to cut his promo for him. At this point, MVP basically says that he is going to issue an open challenge to anybody in the back. This is where Drew McIntyre's music hit. Out he comes, and McIntyre's staring down Bobby Lashley, and I thought we're going to get a rematch, and I'm like, good God, do not give me this rematch again. Luckily enough, MVP says neither Braun Strowman nor Drew McIntyre can come on down and challenge Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship in the main event. At least that's what MVP wants you to believe, that you get to challenge for the WWE Championship. More on that later. But Bobby Lashley looking for his open challenger. Who's it going to be? We'll find out in just a little bit. First match of the night, AJ Styles versus Elias. Okay match, I guess. Nothing truly wrong with it other than the finish. We'll talk about the finish here. But AJ Styles looks good in the ring. Elias, I think, is criminally underrated at this point in his career. I think they're just waiting for live crowds to get back for Elias because his act was red hot when we had live fans. But regardless, this match, like I said, it was solid, but the ending of it was not. WWE's over-reliance on DQ finishes has to stop now. I do not understand why they feel every time they put 2 people in the ring who can't afford to lose at that very moment, why do they do a DQ finish? Why not just keep them out of the ring? Why not have a jobber for AJ Styles and a jobber for Elias? Build them both up instead of bringing them both down. And that's what happened in this match, unfortunately. Not enough time was given to it before the DQ finish, and I guess it's maybe leading towards a tag team title match between Elias, Riker, and of course AJ Styles and Omos, but that's just my guess. I have no clue why this truly needed to happen. Didn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's cut backstage to where Riddle is standing there with the New Day. And after last week, you know, there's got to be some tensions between the New Day and Riddle. Just a little bit. He was trying to get them to look for a 2-headed snake. Dig into that as you will. But Randy Orton thought that was a shot at him. Riddle might have been shooting, he might not have been. Who knows? But regardless, all Riddle's goal is to get the 3 of them in the same room to be able to talk it out. He wanted Randy Orton to apologize to the New Day, but Randy Orton would not apologize. Kofi Kingston said, "We wouldn't have accepted your apology anyways." So that leads to a match. Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton. And now I know, lots of people from last week, you were really quick to point out that Conman made a con botch. And yes, these are a thing here on this channel. Yes, I will make mistakes and you will love them. But no, there was never a WrestleMania match between Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton. I know that. It was SummerSlam. Conman made a con botch. You love it. You know you do. But this match that we ended up getting between them came in just a little bit, so let's get to the next segment. We cut to Alexa's playground, and Alexa is there with the Women Tag Team Champions in Natalya and Tamina. This is their first time speaking since becoming the Women's Tag Team Champions, and it came on an edition of Alexa's Playground. They didn't know what to think, they didn't know what to feel. Tamina looked a little uneasy, she tried to threaten Bliss. Bliss kind of laughed it off, and then cut a weird promo about bugs buzzing in her face or something about squishing a bug. Whatever it was, Alexa Bliss is creepy as hell. I love it. I love this Alexa Bliss character. She's getting better and better by the week. I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know what the end game is, but what are your thoughts on Alexa Bliss? I think she is truly becoming a unique character to the WWE that we have never seen anybody like Alexa Bliss. I like it, but I know she's definitely a controversial character, so let me know in the comments below what you think of Alexa Bliss and this whole Alexa's Playground gimmick. So, I heard you guys like rematches, right? Huh? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. WWE on Monday Night Raw, rematches all week, and all week long, WWE had a chance to build this card, and they built more rematches. Good God, WWE. All right, Angel Garza versus Drew Gulak. Let's see what happens in this one. The last time that these two were in the ring against each other was a couple of weeks ago when Angel Garza actually took the rose of his and shoved it straight up the booty hole of Drew Gulak. So, I can understand why a rematch happened here. I can, and at least it wasn't back-to-back weeks. They threw in the promo segment last week to help build to this one. So, at the bare minimum, they built to this match yet again. However, the match itself was exactly the same as the last one. Less than 5 minutes, finished with a wing clipper from Angel Garza to Drew Gulak. It was pretty much the exact same as the last one. And then, of course, at the very end, Angel Garza continues to get his gimmick over, rips the head of the rose off, and shoves it right in the mouth of his opponent there. And, you know, man, I think that Gulak has a lot to offer. He is truly the modern day version of Dean Malenko. The guy is fantastic in the ring, and I think it's just a matter of time before he gets his true dues in the WWE. But right now, Angel Garza is the star that they're building up. He's got a gimmick. He's got the look. He's going to replace Andrade for that audience that Andrade used to bring in. You know, this is the right move here with this matchup, and Angel Garza looks really good. My only hope for Drew Gulak is that this is a different rose, though, because when he ripped the head off of that one, all I could think of was that up his booty hole 2 weeks ago? I really hope not. Up next, we had ourselves Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston. This, again, pulling back to a previous feud, putting a rematch on our screen. Granted, this feud worked back in the day, and it works now, so I don't really have a problem with this one, but still, it's the theme of the night. Rematches, rematches, rematches. Solid enough match. Didn't really have much to it, though. Kofi Kingston ended up picking up the win over Randy Orton as Xavier Woods played a little song on the trombone. Distracted Randy Orton enough for the 1-2-3 for Kofi. Nice surprise roll-up for the win. The story, though, comes after the match. Randy Orton was pissed off, rightfully so. Riddle was a little upset, rightfully so, because Xavier Woods, who's supposed to be his friend, just distracted his tag team partner in RK Bro. So, like, what was going on there? Riddle got pissed off, and Riddle shoved over Xavier Woods. Is this the start of a heel turn for Riddle? Are RK Bro going to be a heel tag team? What do we think's going to happen here? Let me know in the comments below. But, yep. Now are you ready for another rematch that just happened the night before? The women's tag team titles. Natalya, Tamina versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Oh, I was not excited to see this. All right, let's get into it. Slow match, awkward match, not very good. What else do you want me to say? All right, this match was just what it was. Nia Jax and Tamina, they had some back and forth during this match, as did, of course, Shayna Baszler and Natalya, but there really wasn't anything more to it than that. All right, this finished with Alexa Bliss distracting Nia and Shayna Baszler, allowing Tamina and Natalya to pick up the win. It was as simple as that. But one thing here, Adnan Virk, I got a bone to pick with you, the commentator for Monday Night Raw. Do you not know what a heart attack is? He called Natalya's heart attack finisher a clothesline. A clothesline. The disrespect to the history wrestling people, whatever you want to call him. Bret Hart would be pissed, man. Dude, what are you doing? Learn your wrestling. Learn your moves. Call the move the freaking heart attack. All right, man, come on, Adnan Virk. Get on your game. But keeping with the theme here tonight, Ricochet versus Sheamus, another rematch. This one, though, I can't really complain about either. I mean, last night, they set it up again. Okay, they set up this match between Ricochet and Sheamus. But, you know, like, again, rematch, we just saw it the night before. It's another rematch, and when you've got rematches across the card, there wasn't anything to truly get excited about with this match, other than the fact that we knew it was a good match on the pre-show last night, so it might as well be a good match again. They didn't let us down. Ricochet and Sheamus actually delivered. In my opinion, it was the best match of the night. The finish of the match was incredible. The brogue knee off of that moonsault from Ricochet, and then following it up with another brogue kick that was so stiff that your grandma would be like, okay, that's too stiff. What the frig was that? But no, man, this was a very good match. I highly recommend actually going back and watching it if you have not watched it before. But there you go, guys. Like, just really good stuff from Sheamus and Ricochet. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Another rematch. kind of an awkward match as well for Conman. I don't know if anybody else felt that way, but to me, it could have been because at this point in the night, we had seen so many rematches. But I felt like this match missed on a lot of things. I felt there was a lot of botches throughout the match. I felt like it was not as crisp and as clean as I've seen from them in the past. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying they loved this match. I personally was on the side of not really liking it. So what did you guys think about Asuka versus Charlotte Flair here tonight on Monday Night Raw? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it somewhere in the middle? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But at the very end, Charlotte Flair was unable to pick up the win as Asuka got the roll-up victory. Charlotte Flair went in for the figure 4 leg lock, roll-up victory, 1, 2, 3, thanks to a little distraction from Rhea Ripley as well. Gotta give her credit where credit is due. So now maybe they're building towards triple threat inside Hell in a Cell. Maybe they got something else up their sleeve, but I don't know. I think they're starting to get some momentum with this women's division on Monday Night Raw again. Rhea Ripley's starting to come into her own, but yeah, just this match, it missed on a lot of levels for me, unfortunately. And I hate to say that because they're both fantastic performers and I wanted more from them. We found out that The Miz is missing because of the zombies. So maybe the Miz zombie is actually going to be a thing. Let's get on to Damian Priest versus John Morrison. Oh, wait, another rematch. Just had this last week. At least it's a lumberjack match, so it's something different. Even though we just had a lumberjack match the night before, at least there was no zombies in that lumberjack match tonight. But like, good God, what is this with the rematches? Why can't we do anything else? Why can't we get some creative matchups going? Like, SmackDown feels so fresh. Raw feels so repetitive. I just don't get it. But in the end, Damian Priest ended up picking up the win. He hit the lights, his finishing move for the 1, 2, 3. And that was pretty much that. Nowhere else to go with it. Good for Damian Priest. And he says he's done with Miz and Morrison. So hopefully some bigger things are in store for him. Now time on to our main event. The main event we have all been waiting for. The open challenge from Bobby Lashley. Who is going to answer it? Who's going to get a shot at the WWE Championship? Oh, is it going to be a return? Is it going to be a big person? Who's it going to be? Oh my God, it's Kofi Kingston. Okay. I don't hate it. Don't love it. It is what it is. It was the first time ever that Bobby Lashley and Kofi Kingston faced off against each other, which was pretty neat. At least as far as my understanding is, it's the first time they ever faced off against each other. But Kofi Kingston, being a former WWE champion, not a terrible call. Questionable considering he wrestled earlier in the night, but you know, it's double duty, unexpected. He answers the open challenge. That was until MVP had to say that tonight was not going to be for the WWE Championship. Nope. He never said it was for the WWE Championship. Nope. Everybody just assumed it was for the WWE Championship. That's what happened. But why would you lead on your audience for 3 freaking hours and not deliver a WWE Championship match? You had people cutting promos saying they want to face for the WWE Championship. You built up for 3 hours and took away your main event, the one thing that people were sticking around to see. I don't get it. Good for Kofi Kingston. Big win over Bobby Lashley. Might get himself into the title picture yet again. But what the actual frig are you doing, WWE, taking away the WWE title when it was basically implied that it was going to happen all night long? For heat? To get me to react like this? To piss me off? Maybe. But are you actually pissing us off at the character of Bobby Lashley? Or are you pissing us off at Monday Night Raw? It's the latter. You are making us upset at Raw. You're making us upset and we don't want to watch. We don't want to watch if we're going to get our main event taken away. If we're going to see rematches after rematch after rematch. Did not like this show. Thought it was an abysmal show. And it was capped off with that WWE Championship match taken away from us. It truly was. The ending was kind of cool. Drew McIntyre came out, stole the cane of MVP, used the cane on the chest of Bobby Lashley. Kofi Kingston rolled him up 1, 2, 3. Kofi Kingston picks up the win. Good feel-good win, at least for Kofi Kingston. Imagine if it was for the WWE title. We would be talking about that, wouldn't we? But anyways, guys, that is that. That was Monday Night Raw. You're going to have to let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. I try to look on the positive side of things usually when it comes to wrestling. That was tough. It was very tough here tonight. My least favorite episode of Monday Night Raw throughout 2021. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Once again, let me know your comments below. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you come subscribe to my channel, Conman167, and you also drop a subscription right here on Wrestling Hub. But that's it for me. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your night. I've been Con, and that was Monday Night Raw.